So people want my opinion on what's going on with Texas. If you know me, you know my opinion on Texas right now. Protect our borders. If you also been following me for a while, you know that this Texas thing has been ongoing. We have brought up our border crisis more than one time. This ain't all about migrants. This is about troops coming through our border and getting ready to sabotage the United States. Now, this started in 2022 when Texas put up a migration ban from countries of Venezuela, Nicaragua, and Cuba because of their connections with Russia, China, and Iran. Also, citizens from Russia, China, and Iran and North Korea were banned from coming through the southern border because they were worried about saboteur operations. Now, fast forward to 2024, Texas is doing the best thing that they can do to protect their borders, to protect their state. They are enforcing, a seal up of the border, as the Supreme Court is ordering that the Border Patrol take down these wires. If nothing's resolved, then a clash is coming anyways. Do y'all remember the report about the blood-sucking Chinese troops that's coming across our border to get ready to wage war on America?
Or are they being directed to come and stay in America until further word?
Both. First of all, we're seeing desperate middle-class Chinese. These are generally not poor people because they can afford to pay $35,000 a head to the Mexican cartels to bring them in. But among them are packs of males of between 5 and 15 who are of military age, not coming with family groups, pretending not to speak English, and engaging in Chinese military rituals like drinking blood. A border section patrol chief said that some of them are known to have Chinese military affiliations. So clearly these are saboteurs coming into America to wage war on the United States on the first day that there is war in Asia.
That is just drinking blood? Is that what you just said?
Yes. One of the Chinese military rituals is to slaughter an animal, in this case, chickens. Michael Yan, a war correspondent, has seen this. And they drink the blood. And this was done in a hotel in Panama after they crossed the Darien Gap from Colombia. So we know that these are Chinese military coming into our country.
Now, there's a video going around about Biden apparently declaring war on Texas or saying he's going to use F-15s to attack Texas. This is false.
We're going to make sure those cowboys don't stop the surge of military-age men from entering. If we have to send F-15s to Texas here and wage war against Texas, then so be it.
This was an AI-generated video, but there was 3 other occasions that he did threaten Americans with F-15s or nuclear weapons.
We couldn't buy cannon. Those who say the blood of patriots, and all the stuff about how we're going to have to move against the government. Well, the tree of liberty is not water with the blood of patriots. What's happened is that there never been, if you wanted to think you need to have weapons to take on the government, you need F-15s and maybe some nuclear weapons.
Right now, you can't go out and buy an automatic weapon. You can't go out and buy a cannon. And for those brave right-wing Americans who say it's all about keeping America's independent and safe, if you want to fight against the country, you need an F-15. You need something a little more than a gun. No, I'm not joking.
You need to work about taking on the federal government. You need some F-15s. You don't need an AR-15. I am going to get assault weapons banned. I did it once. I'm going to do it again.
Right, so forget all those Americans that don't want to protect their own home against people that are coming into our country and get ready to sabotage. Not the good people that want a home to go to, but I'm talking about the military men that's coming in to sabotage. I stand with Texas. Now, here's an updated video on what's going on in Texas. So this is the last part of my video. Let's go.
Well, Texas Governor Greg Abbott is pushing back and adding even more razor wire to the border fence.
And this comes after the Supreme Court ruled yesterday that the Border Patrol can start to remove that razor wire from the southern border. KFOX 14 News at 9's Jacqueline Quinones joins us from the U.S.-Mexico border, where some of that wire has been installed, showing us what's next in this escalating showdown.
So far, Border Patrol has not cut down any of this razor wire. As you can see right behind me, the CBP chief says he has no timetable of when that will happen. Meanwhile, Governor Greg Abbott says he will not back down despite the Supreme Court's ruling, and he will continue to secure the border the way he wants to.
What Governor Abbott is doing is not just unconstitutional, and it's not just harmful to very vulnerable people, but it is impairing the Border Patrol's ability to do their job. And it's the Border Patrol that is trained and equipped to address migration.
It's their job to handle migration, but Texas has done better in a couple of days than these guys have done in the last couple of years. Get the fuck out of here. Not to mention, a couple of days ago, they were still saying that Chinese migrants are still entering our country. So no, I am proud of Texas. Thank you, Texas, for what you do. And thank you, our American patriots. More news next.